Good morning. I hope everybody had a fabulous holiday because I really did. And Valentine's Day, can you believe it? It's already, I can't believe the year is 2020. Never fathomed that. It's just so weird. So, I go to shows and people ask me, can you make a pillowcase that you don't have to use the serger? So, I took this as a personal challenge. This is done with French seams. Remember, Grandma made me do French seams on all my clothes. Yes, I figured it out. I could have done it on the bottom too, but I kind of drug my feet and I thought I'd make this really simple. So I just did my 3/4 inch scallop as the little bling, and I'll show you how to do this. So what you need is a 27 inch for the body of the pillowcase piece of fabric by width of fabric. Then a 3.5 inch strip of whatever you want for the bling part by width of fabric. Then a 12 inch strip by width of fabric. And make sure you comment, we're giving away the 3/4 inch scallop ruler and the pusher to anybody that comments, and we choose at the end of the thing. So what you want to do is you fold this in half, right sides together. Got my new iron. I want you guys to notice. My other one bit the dog, but it went through a lot. I did not have a funeral for it, but I did think about it. So you fold it in half, right sides together. Actually, what I'm doing this year, God is good every day. And I have a friend that had cancer and she died in a nursing home. And I've had a lot of experience in nursing homes because my great-grandmother was in a nursing home. And my grandmother was in a car accident and lost her left arm. And her left leg was, all she had was like a little stump, and they grafted it together. And she was in a nursing home for a long time till she came home. And the grandmother that taught me to sew. And she had a car made so she could drive with one leg basically and one arm. And that was a long, long, long time ago. She was born in the early 1900s. I can't remember the year, actually. I could look it up, but I don't remember. And she, as an older woman, would go take food with her one arm in a basket to go see the shut-ins. And you'd look at her and you'd think, this woman has one arm and basically one leg. And here she is hobbling with one arm taking shut-ins food. And they would say, Elma, you do this. And she says, I am so blessed by God that I can walk. And so my mission this year is to take to nursing homes and stuff making pillowcases, because there's so many people that they don't have family. And I would like to bless them with something. And, you know, God gives us gifts. And I think it's just on my heart to give people a pillowcase or something to bless them with, because all of us are so blessed. And so I picked a nursing home where a friend of mine died of cancer, and I want to make pillowcases for all of them. I need 44, and I've got 20 done, so I've got 20 more to do. 24. So that's what I do in my spare time.
Judy wants to know if you have sizes for queen and king pillowcases.
I'll figure it out. I think
Yours are always oversized, but
these are oversized. These are big, but I will figure it out. I do on one of my patterns.
okay.
It's on my one that's got it's either the first one I did.
Quick and cute.
Quick and cute. Yes. I've got the sizes there for king and queen. Because I remember I did that but these are large. They end up being quite large. I think this fits a queen anyways. A standard or a queen. And you just have to make the body that touches, I think it's just a titch longer for a king. think I make it. I can't remember, guys. I'm getting old, guys. I can't remember stuff like I used to. So what I did was fold it in half, and all I'm going to do is take my 3/4 inch, and of course, like we always do, I just trace around it. Then you sew like you do, drop your stitch length to a 2, use your 1/4 inch foot, and then sew around it. Then I cut it. Then when you're done, voila, you have this. Okay. Then what you do, this is so simple. Whoever came up with this is an absolute genius. And my serger's across the room, so I'm thinking, wow, I don't have to get off my butt and go use the serger. I was like all excited. And I just take pieces of fabric that older looking fabric. And who doesn't have a crap load of fabric? We all do. You know what I mean? Okay, so all you do, because I don't have a long reach, honey, I'm 5 feet. My arms are like the length of a 3rd grader. So I just line it up so that it's square. Then I take my 12 inch and I line it up. Especially if you're using other lines of fabric, even if you're using the same. This is all Studio E. And none of it is the same length. I do this even when I do my own pillowcases because I don't like things that don't match up because it drives me crazy.
Do you know what fabric you're using?
Yeah, this is Studio E. And let me see if it's got the name of it on it. This is an older line, but I loved it. And I kind of covet stuff. If it's okay with Lindsay, I will do kits and I will cut them for you. I'll have Lindsay figure out a price because I'm not very good with that. I kind of suck. I don't think they'd be more than...
We had kits before.
Yeah, I don't know how much they are. That's not my forte, guys. I'm more... So then I line it up right here against here. And you want to get rid of all the selvages. I think this fabric is so cute. I love gray, white. I think it's just sweet. It's got little mailboxes and it's like... I used to love to get letters when I was a kid, and this is so cute. So what you want to do is get rid of... You want it all lined up just really good. And then I just cut off all the selvages so they're all the same length.
They were $20 last year.
Okay. So...
With the pattern.
Okay, there's no pattern. You just watch this. Let's do it down to...
20.
What?
Like 15.
Like 15. We'll do kits for $15. And then I'll just have them cut exactly to whatever size this is. But I think it's really, really cute. Then all you do... I normally don't have my sewing machine right here, but I'm trying to... Okay, then you throw this away. Then what you do... This is so simple, and my gosh, I've made tons of them now. Then, this is directional. So I want the writing of the newspaper to go this way. So you put down the little part, I wouldn't even know what you call it. The little part, not the body part, but the little cute part where you could put a name or whatever there. Then you take the body, and this happens to be not directional because it goes both ways. It'll have the envelopes going however it is. And a lot of times when I first started, I'd have it go all the way across because it didn't make any sense to me. But now I've done it so many times I could do this in my sleep. Then you take right sides up, wrong sides down. Okay? Wrong sides down, right sides up. And you put this on top of this. At first I'm thinking, this is loonier than tunes, man. Then, however you want your hearts going, I want it to go this way because when it's going to go this way, like you see on that. Okay? Then you want to roll this up This is where they get the name Burrito, I think. Like this. Then you take the little end piece and you come up like this. Then, you know, I'm the pin queen. Absolutely the flippin' pin queen, as you know. And you bring this up like this.
Where do you buy your fabric?
I get it through distributors, but I buy all my fabric through Moda. I'll get it through Henry Glass. I get it through Riley Blake. I get it through Robert Kaufman. I just buy, it's got to be good fabric. It's got to have a really good feel. And when I make pillowcases, I went and met a friend yesterday. Monday. And we finally got to see each other for Christmas, and I made her pillowcase. And she goes, your pillowcases last longer than anybody's, because I made her some new ones. And it's because I just use really good fabric. If I'm going to take the time to do what I'm doing, because you know, you put your heart and your soul in whatever you do. I want to use good fabric. And then, I got this done for you. You pin all the way across. Like this. Then you take your sewing machine and you put it on a 1/4 inch. This is the coolest thing. I mean, whoever came up with this she's a genius. And because I did French seams on everything all my life, because Grandma would check it. Because she was the queen of perfectionism. She was amazingly talented. And my mom was the one who had the really, really good eye for color. My mom was excellent with color. And I put this machine on a 1/4 inch. So all I have to do is lay the foot right against it. It's automatically a 1/4 inch. Well, I am excited. I was told today I get a new Viking Epic 2 machine. That's the machine I've been waiting for. I don't know when I'm going to get it. And then I'm going to start writing a series of books. Because that's what I would like to do. So just be prepared. I want to start writing a series of books with all the little things I've done for 12 years. Well, let's see. I was 8 when I started sewing, so a long time. And believe me, if I didn't do it right, Grandma would slap the crap out of me, so I deserved it. Ask my daughter, she believes it too. I'm going to start making my clothes. Today I have on is by Ellie and Mac. It's called the 90s dress. I love it because it's comfortable when I sew. It's like kind of like having your nightie on. And it's really, really fun. And because I'm so tall and all, I usually have to hem a lot of stuff. Of course, I'm saying that facetiously. I'm not tall at all. So the cool thing about this is all you have to do is pull this out, and it's amazing. When I first did it, I went, oh my gosh, this isn't going to work, because my mind didn't get around it well. There's no seams. They're all enclosed. I was like, oh my gosh, that is the bomb. So then all I do is iron it, so everything's you might get a straggly little thing here and there. And also, if I wanted to, I could have done something fancy down below here. But because I was on a roll of making these for a nursing home, I didn't get that fancy. But if I was going to do it for myself, I might. Or I probably would, knowing me. Because I like fancy pillowcases. And then, of course, I won't do it all here because you guys will get bored. Then you want to do it the opposite way. But whoever came up with this idea, you are so smart. But like if you give these at a nursing home, there's not going to be any seams that are going to be raveling or undone, and you don't have to use your serger. And it's just cute as heck, okay? Then, just like when you... Now let me finish it, and then I can... Let me think I have an example here. I'm sure I do. That's my finished one. Yep. I know I have one somewhere. Here it is. Then what you want to do is you want to put wrong sides together. Sounds totally nuts, but that's how you do a French seam. Okay, wrong sides together, and you want to sew it 1/4 inch all the way around. Okay. Then you flip it. Then you pull it out. Oh, I forgot to do something. Sorry. Sorry. Before you do that, let me take this out. So sorry. Forgot one step that's the most important thing. Well, not most important, but important. Before you do it the opposite way, you want to take it. I don't have any issues. Some people use the scissors. I just use my... You want to cut this 1/8 of an inch from your sew line. Because it's 1/4 now, you want it 1/8 of an inch. So that you can turn it and sew it 1/4. There it is. I got too excited, sorry. I got all excited. Okie dokie. Let me move this down just a titch here so I can cut better. So make sure you cut it the 1/8 of an inch. We've done rotary cutters for so long, I don't think we have to worry about. There we go. There we go. Let's get this an 1/8. Get rid of all this. Close this up so I don't cut myself. Then you flip it right sides together. And if you don't have grandma watching over you for the rest of your life, you can just roll it. Oh, Lindsay said I got stuff on my teeth. That's because they're so big. When I was hairdresser in Wisconsin, we had 21 girls in a salon. Not that we were bored or anything, but we measured our teeth to see who had the biggest teeth. I won. Isn't that awful? Well, you get a bunch of hairdressers together, you can think of a lot of things. I know, kind of weird. Hairdressers can be strange. Funny, strange. Fun group of women, I have to say. So keep commenting so you can win the 3/4 inch. But this is an awesome, awesome, awesome gift, and it's easy. And I'm not going to do it all the way up. I'll just show you that you sew the 1/4 inch. I'll do this later. Then you just sew the 1/4 inch. Make sure you backtrack. Where it gets really thick, I always go through it twice. I'm going to take these pins out. And then when you're done, you have got French seams, and there is no raw edges. And it's absolutely beautiful. And when you're done, you move this up so it's out of my way. The inside looks as awesome as the outside. And I think it's just cute as a button. Love the fabric. Love the pillowcase. And I think it's just sweet. So I hopefully don't forget to cut the 1/4 down to an 1/8. I got too excited. I'm so sorry. I get excited easily. Doesn't take a lot. Maria Moore, you have won the 3/4 inch and the cute little pusher. Congratulations. And thank you so much for watching, and God bless all of you, and let's all make a difference. Thank you.